you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my name is Irene Kadhambi, and today we'll be talking about my first trimester. Like, I'm now 20 weeks. Actually, tomorrow I'll be exactly 20 weeks. I don't know if to say along, I don't know the words, the terminology is used, which is like 5 months. But also, am I the only one who finds this thing, like counting the pregnancy, the gestation period, confusing? Because 20 weeks makes it 5 months, and the gestation period in France is 40 weeks and 5 days, which makes the pregnancy 10 months and not 9 months. But then again, when you count, I conceived in July, so you count August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. My due date is in April. That makes it 9 months. So it's confusing when you're trying to convert the weeks into months. But yeah, let's just say I'm now 5 months along, or 20 weeks, halfway there. And the second trimester has really been kind to me. So, but first trimester wasn't that kind. It was quite hard. I know it's the case for most women. Two of my friends who had their babies during our first degree, like their first trimesters were a bit different, but still they were not easy. Like, one of them had, the nausea was crazy, like she couldn't eat, and then the other one, no nausea but a lot of bloating. For me, I had both, but they didn't last for long and they didn't happen at the same time. So yeah, today we'll talk about my first trimester. And before we go there, sometimes like this week I've been wondering, like, why am I even sharing this? Like, who cares? Like, I'm not the first woman to be pregnant. Like, why am I sharing all this? And it's the same debate I had before sharing my pregnancy, like on social media. Initially I was like, I'll keep it to myself. Then again I was like, I can share. I think it would be interesting to show like how I'm navigating the pregnancy while I'm alone, like in a foreign country, while still doing my PhD, and I'm also in the final year of my PhD, without any source of income. I told you that my contract ended, so that's what inspired me to share my story. Like, and then I thought it would be nice to share from the beginning. That's why the first video I shared how it was hard for me to come in terms with the pregnancy, and then I'll share how my first trimester was. I'll share with you also how the pregnancy has changed me, because it has really changed me a lot, but mostly positively, and I'm really grateful for that. I think this baby was sent by God to rescue me, honestly, but we'll talk about that. And then we'll be talking, because you know, with PhD, with research, I sit for long hours. I've gotten to a point where now my back is really complaining when I sit. Excuse me. I've gotten to a point where now my back is complaining when I sit for long hours. So I'm trying to strike a balance, like not be carried away by the research and sit for so many hours. I try to take so many breaks, but we'll talk about that, like, yeah, how I'm navigating the whole thing to the end. And okay, today's video, it will not be any inspirational in any way, but I'm hoping from whatever I share next, it can inspire someone. Because you know, like, pregnancy, or you know, babies are not cheap. So when it happens while you had not planned, then it can be tricky, it can be stressful, but we are strong. We, you know, we as we women are strong. And like Sauti Sol says, for Kenyans, you know, mtoto kuja na sahani yake. So that's what actually keeps me going whenever I feel like, man, I don't know if I'm ready for this. You know, it has happened. There's nothing I can do at this point. And honestly, I'm not regretting. Actually, I'm happy, and I'm so looking forward to this baby. Like, I'm way past the days when I was wondering like what next. Yeah, so yeah, let's talk about my first trimester, because I know I can talk a lot. I can go and go and go and go. So let's talk about my first trimester. So my symptoms for the first trimester were, one, the bitter taste that I talked about. That actually that was the very first one where I was wondering like, hey, why is my saliva bitter? And then I took the pregnancy test. So it was the bitter taste that lasted the whole of first trimester, and actually crossed even to the second trimester, maybe up to 14-15 weeks. I think 16 actually. The bitter taste was there, and nowadays it's there when I'm hungry. When I'm too hungry, I can feel that bitter taste. I have no idea like what it is. Then the other thing that lasted the whole first trimester was too much saliva. Like my salivary glands were producing way too much saliva, and honestly during that period I was happy no one was visiting me, because I would always be lying on bed and with a towel on the floor where I would just spit. Cross, I know, but it was easier to spit on a towel so that it soaks it in rather than something, let's say like a basin where I can see it, because the moment I see the saliva I would feel nauseous. I don't know if that's the pronunciation, yeah, but I would vomit, so I didn't want to see it. I would rather have it soaked and then I wash it in the washing machine. So that lasted the whole first trimester too, up to around 14 weeks. Then I was always tired and sleepy, like I could sleep even up to 12 hours, like not just lying in bed but sleeping. I was always so tired, and it didn't help that a part of that first trimester I was also stressed, but stress didn't prevent me from sleeping. I used to sleep a lot. So again, that meant nothing was ever done. That kind of delayed my research in a way. Then from around 7th week I would be bloated. Oh my god, like I would be so bloated. I would eat and then I get so bloated that I would look like I'm 5 months pregnant. And then that, you know, the bloating is so uncomfortable because I feel like my stomach is so stretched, like, and I'm like, what's not happening? So I started eliminating foods. I'm like, maybe this is what is causing, maybe this is what is causing, maybe this. But now it was like every food was causing the bloating. Luckily that didn't last for long. I think it lasted for like 2 weeks, and then it was gone, and it was replaced by nausea. I hated the nausea. Nausea lasted for like 2 weeks, but man, I think that was the worst stage, because also like I didn't know what to avoid. Like, oh god, morning sickness, because this thing can happen anytime, and for me it was happening any time of the day, but mostly in the evening. And I remember there is this, it was actually at night when I vomited, and my vomit was red, and that scared the hell out of me. So I was like, do I Google if it's normal or do I not? What if I Google and then I get something like it scares me? So anyway, I Googled and I found out that it's normal actually. So yeah, so there was nausea. I'm glad it didn't last for too long. Another thing that I didn't mention was acid reflux around the 8th, 9th, 10th week. The acid reflux, like I never have that acid problem, but during that period I don't know if the stress was, excuse me, I don't know if the stress was contributing to that too. But yeah, I had to keep what are they called, the antacid suspension with me. The good thing, my roommate had some, so she gave me some. I had to keep them close to me because it would be so burning, like it was so bad. Yeah, acid reflux, that was in early stages. Like I think when I was bloating, I also had the acid reflux. Yeah, then I think this is also normal. I think because of the hormonal imbalance, I was too emotional, and I would mostly get emotional if someone became supportive. Let's say maybe I'll talk to my friends and then explain to them, like, you know, how I'm scared or worried because I don't have a source of income. I don't know what I'll do when the baby is here. And God has really blessed me with awesome friends. They'll be like, "You don't worry, like, we're here to support you." One of my friends was like, I can be throwing you, I can be giving you a bit of maybe like 50 euros for food, and then when they say that, I would just cry, like, thank you, you're awesome friends. And even now I'm almost shedding tears, but yeah, I have really awesome friends. And then another one who is a guy, when I told him about it, he would make sure he calls me at least 3 times a week to check on me. Like, he said, yeah, he has decided to take it upon him to check on me and be sure that I'm doing okay. Yeah, like, yeah, God has blessed me with really good friends, and I'm so grateful to that. So I used to cry a lot during the first trimester, maybe up to around 14 weeks. Yeah, I used to cry a lot. You know, that's gone now. I don't cry as much. I don't feel emotional, or I don't even think I have mood swings. Yeah, I don't have mood swings. So yeah, I think that's how my first trimester was. Yeah, every week had its own thing, but whatever lasted the whole period was the bitter taste, the feeling tired and sleepy, and too much saliva. The rest had a period. It was like they were making a way for the other, like, acid reflux. Okay, we've done our job, we can leave. Bloating, okay, I'm done. Nausea, it's your time. Yeah, but yeah, I'm happy because the second trimester has been really nice. I have been eating a lot. Oh my god, like, I wake up feeling like I've not eaten in ages. I've been eating a lot, but I don't mind it. I'm not even afraid of gaining weight. Like, I'm just happy that I can eat and my baby gets, so that my baby gets all the required nutrients. I'll continue eating, but also I try to, okay, I'm not consistent with this, but I try to walk, both because I want to remain kind of flexible throughout the period, and like, I don't want to ever feel too heavy, you see, because I read somewhere where a certain woman was saying that she got into the bathtub and then she was unable to get out, but that was during the third trimester. So I'm convincing myself, if I stay active throughout the period, then maybe, yeah, I won't struggle. I'm doing this because I'm alone. Okay, I have a roommate, but she's actually almost maybe leaving because of this whatever COVID, the new variant and whatever, and she isn't sure if she will come back. So I'm alone, so I have to take care of myself so that I'm able to take care of my baby. So I'm trying my best. Yeah, but in summary, yes, that's how my first trimester was. In the next video, I'll tell you how pregnancy has changed me. It has really changed me, but in a positive way that I'm so grateful about. But we'll talk about that in the next video. So I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've not subscribed, please check. Is your subscription button red or is it grayish? If it's still red, then go there and click on it. Please subscribe, and let's get to, you know, those 2,000 subscribers where we have, you know, soonest possible. Yeah, thank you so much, and bye bye. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah.